everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Ori in at the 4 spot. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
Harper passes to Pippen. Now Jordan. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Van Exel. Fox outside. Pass to Ori. Back to Fox. 5 on the clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. He's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pippen, pass to Harper. To the left wing. Here's Pippen. Pass to Rodman. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Jordan. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jordan's got 5 now.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Here's Van Exel. Bryant outside. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pippen, no good. Pass to Van Exel. The floater. There's the block. Here's Rodman. Here's Harper. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Now remember, Ron Harper is 6'6", and he's long. Huge for somebody that plays a lot of point guard, and that helps him operate down low, too.
Bryant, no good. Bulls leading by 3. Inside. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Jordan inside, covered by Bryant. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for your Bulls. Joe Clyde. Dennis Rodman. Steve Kerr.
Lakers trail by 3. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Going inside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And, you know, Jordan loves muscling in through contact, takes a lot of pride in overcoming all challenges when he's taking the ball to the hoop.
Jordan's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Screen by O'Neal. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Jordan. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Van Exel passes to O'Neal. Here's Van Exel. Back to O'Neal. Shot from 12. Rodman with a rebound. Chicago leading by 7. Out to the right wing. Pass to Jordan. Pippen, pass to Rodman.
2 minutes.
Jordan with it. 9 points in the game. Buries it from 3.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
All right, fans. Lakers substitution. Corey Grant. Eddie Jones. Derek Fisher.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. And it falls all over the rim and in.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Pippen, pass to Kerr. Fires the 3. They get it again. Here's Klein. And the layup is good off the glass.
Klein doing a nice job staying active on the boards and getting a good job done on the offensive glass.
Pass to Jones. Jordan against Bryant. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jordan. Soft touch off the glass. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Lakers trail by 12. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Bryant.
What a throwdown!
Nice.
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Kerr. Still no points. Here's Jordan. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And the Lakers have possession. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Bryant inside. Jordan's there. Bryant, no good. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 20-6 run. Baseline try. Out to the wing. Second chance shot. The shot, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And it's Horry in at the power forward position. Here's Kukoc. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
This might be 3 points the old-fashioned way for Kukoc. What a crafty score.
Personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, Toni Kukoc can do it all in a way few guys can. I mean, this guy's 6'10", he's got good ball skills, he can score, he rebounds it, he's an excellent passer. And you just don't see this diverse a skill set that often, especially in a 6'10" guy.
Here's Kukoc. Pass to Rodman. Here's Kerr. And it's in there. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Nice job there with the body control from Steve Kerr, not allowing the defense to knock him off his stride.
Here's Fisher. From the elbow. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Buechler. And Campbell pulls it down. Lakers trail by 16. Here's Barry. Jones from outside. Drills it from deep. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
From deep, Jones definitely has the green light, and you just saw why.
Here's Kukoc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Here's Fisher. Outside Jones. Here's Fisher. Back to Jones. Here's Campbell. Yet to see a basket. Rocket 4. Pulls it from the corner. And it's Chicago with a board. Rodman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Alan. Thanks. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. He drops it from range.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
And Chicago has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Right wing. Pass to Kerr. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Kerr's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you knock down the 3 on him, you just know Kerr is eager and anxious to respond.
Lakers trail by 17. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Fisher. It's hauled in by Whittington.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Simpkins. Out to the right wing. Here's Burrell. Blunt grabs a board. Here's Barry. Driving inside. The shot's good.
John Barry.
Chicago leading by 15. Kerr pass to Simpkins. To the wing, right side. Here's Kukoc. And too long on the shot.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And that one's good. Barry. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
A line change here for Chicago. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 13-point lead. Here's Pippen. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Rick Fox. First personal foul.
Chicago shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for one, Scottie Pippen.
And that one misses.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
Clock at 6. Here's Rodman. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Lakers trail by 17. Here's Van Exel. No points so far. Pass to O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And here's Jordan. 16 points for him. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Jordan's got 18 points in the game.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Horry's shot is off. Bulls leading by 19. Oh, swiped away. Here's Van Exel. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Jordan. And the shot's good. Jordan's got 20.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Lakers trail by 21. Here's Van Exel. Pass to Bryant. Over Jordan. And again, the Lakers, no good. Chicago with the ball. Here's Harper. Shot from the low block. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Three-pointer, Fox. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Chicago leading by 21. Harper passes to Longley. Here's Pippen. Uses the glass on the layup. Pippen's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
And here's Bryant outside. Sinks it from distance.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
Here's Van Exel. He's scoreless. O'Neal with it. Here's Van Exel. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 11. Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Van Exel. Chicago making their last shot. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's O'Neal. And it's Chicago with a board. Rodman's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. Here's Rodman. The rebound by Ori.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Right side O'Neal. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 6.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Van Exel, still without a bucket. Got a piece of it.
Nice job that time by Kukoc using the wingspan to get a hand on it.
Here's Kerr. Pippen, pass to Kerr. Here's the three. Rebound by the Lakers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And there's the lob.
Just get it anywhere in Shaq's vicinity, and he's going to finish it off. I love seeing him hammer home the alley-oop.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 24. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 26.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
Here's Pippen. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes. Pippen's got 8 points. Pippen's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Bryant outside. Left side O'Neal. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Kukoc. Out left to the wing. Kerr, the pass to Kukoc. Over Fox. Kukoc, no good. Kukoc has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Van Exel. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
I know Kerr seems to prefer that straight-on look, but he has the accuracy to hit from the corner, too.
Here's Van Exel. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And Kerr gets it to go. Kerr's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice job finishing inside. Kerr proving he's more than just a jump shooter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Right side Brown. Here's Buechler, covered by Bryant. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Fisher. He's got 5. Pass to Barry. Here's Fisher. 54 seconds left in the third. Drives to the hoop, and Klein pulls it down. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Burrell. No made baskets yet. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers with a rebound. In transition, here they come. Banked it in off the glass. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Here's Burrell, covered by Bryant. Burrell, that's good.
Intense play by Scott Burrell. Gets hit with some contact, but just doesn't let it bother him. Still able to find the shot he wants inside.
And here's Bryant outside. The shot no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Now a timeout called by Chicago. So it's Los Angeles now. On the court for the Lakers. They've got Miller, also Johnson out there, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. Here's Fisher. Pass to Jones. Here's Campbell. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Jones. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Kukoc. Jones is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 28.
Gotta like how Jordan keeps his focus, not allowing the defense to get the better of him deep inside.
Here's Fisher. Miller outside. Here's Fisher. Pass to Campbell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second person.
You know, the size and kind of wiry, strong frame of Campbell is tough to match up against, which is just how he was able to get foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Both good from the line that time. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
It's stolen away. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Jones misses. Chicago with the ball. Kerr, the pass to Rodman. Now here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 30 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the basket by Chicago. Berry, the pass to Campbell. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now Jordan. And there's the rejection. And he recovers it. Kukoc, the pass to Jordan. Another shot. Blunt grabs a board. Here's Fisher. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Fisher. Six to shoot. Blunt can't get it to go. Now here's Jordan. The D's right on him. And he makes it on the layup. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Outstanding decision from Kukoc, showing how versatile he is as a passer.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Fisher to the middle. Here's Blunt. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Blunt's got his first 2 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pippen, pass to Jordan. A deep three. Rebound by the Lakers. Campbell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Fisher. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jordan misses. And it's Jones with the ball for the Lakers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Kukoc has gone 50% from the field, 3 out of 6. Fisher, the pass to Campbell. Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Chicago with a rebound. Kukoc has got 4 rebounds now. Pippen, pass to Kukoc. Back to Jordan. And it's good for 2. Jordan's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
1:42 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Berry. Here's Fisher. Fires it from 18. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Jordan with the bucket.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Berry. Here's Fisher. With the drive. The layup off target. And so here is Chicago. Here's Jordan. Can't cash it in from close range. Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. Some changes for Los Angeles.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court. Bulls foul. Ron Harper. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
There's so much to love about Nick Van Exel's game, but one of the things that stands out to me is his fearlessness. This guy believes he can score every time down the court, no matter who's defending.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
51 seconds left in the final quarter. Jordan. And the shot goes down. Jordan's got 38 points.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Down low. Here's Horry. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Most often we see Horry camping out at the three-point line. That time, he goes right to the rim.
Kukoc, the pass to Pippen. And here's Jordan. And it's good. 2 points. Jordan's got 40 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Van Exel after the basket by Chicago. Here's Kukoc. Jordan with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
The baddest motherfucker.